Ready to practice English on the go for the IELTS speaking section? Follow this candidate's answers by repeating and paying special attention to the flying vocabulary. Part 1 about cars and bicycles. Part 2 and 3 about places to improve health. Let's begin. Welcome to the speaking section of the IELTS exam. My name is Adrian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. Let's begin. Can I see your identification? What is your full name? For part 1, I will ask you some questions to get to know you better and then some questions on a general topic. Do you work or study? What is your favorite food? Let's talk about cars and bikes. Do you know how to ride a bicycle? An important trick for part 1 is to stay positive. When the examiner asks, do you know how to ride a bicycle? Even if you don't, it's better to say, I kind of know how to ride a bicycle. I have ridden a bike a few times in the past. In this case, you have better grammar, showing present perfect. The candidate answers, yes, I do. I have been riding a bike since around the age of 5. Giving positive answers yields more fluency and higher level grammar and lexical resource, lending to a greater overall band score. Are you enjoying this video so far? Keep in mind it has been edited by Filmies. For fast, cost-effective professional editing, whether for education, corporate, sports, or a family fun video, make sure to contact Filmies for a quote today. The email address is also in the description below. Now, on to the rest of the questions and lesson. How often do you ride a bike? How often do you use a car? Where do you usually go by car or by bike? Is driving in your city easy or difficult? When is it better to use a bike than a car? If you could buy any car, what would it be and why? That is the end of part 1. We will now continue with part 2. Another important tip for high band scores on the IELTS is to reflect the grammar of questions. In this case, the last 2 questions demand conditionals, asking when is it better to use a bike than a car? Or if you had the chance to purchase any car, what would it be and why? In this case, the candidate cleverly responds with the conditional. If I am not going far from my house and I don't need to carry lots of bags, it is better to use a bicycle since it is more convenient and gives me a chance to exercise. Using the condition and then giving the reason because is an effective way to create fluency, more vocabulary, and higher scores. Now, let's continue to part 2. For this part, I will show you some questions. You will have 1 minute to prepare your answers. You can take notes in this 1 minute time if you wish. Then you will have 1 to 2 minutes to speak. I will tell you when to start and when to stop. Talk about a place near your home for improving a person's health. Your 1 minute preparation time begins now. Your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking. Your time is up. I will stop you there. Please put the note paper to the side and we will now continue with part 3. When part 2 deals with a location, keep in mind to include a description of the place. As in this situation with a golf course, the candidate cleverly describes the size of the golf course, the amenities that can be found at this golf course, enabling the listener to visualize the context. Of course, make sure to include the attendees, people that go to these places. A golf course is often used by adults and elderly. Again, this creates more visual context. Then, include the activities that happen at this place, like playing golf or going for a run around the golf course. And last but not least, the experience. It's a great place to have fun and enjoy life. By thinking about these elements, as well as looking at the questions, it becomes easier to create 1 to 2 minute fluent speeches that get those high band scores. When you're ready, practice your response to this part 2 question. Record it in MP3 format and send it to us for a free band score estimate. Again, you will find this email address also included in the description below. Now, on to part 3. For this part, I will ask you a question related to your response and some questions connected to the topic of part 2. When did you start golfing? How much time does it take to play a round of golf at your local golf club? Let's talk about health establishments. What are some different places where people can go to feel better physically and mentally? Which of these places is the cheapest? Health centers should be government funded. Which ones should be privately operated? How have health centers changed in the past 20 years? How are they still the same? An important tip for Part 3 questions is to keep in mind your own experiences. As when the examiner asks, what health centers should be government funded? Keep in mind the health centers or facilities that are funded by your government in your locality. Do they pay for parks and playgrounds? For the swimming pool? Use this information to your advantage. And state, places such as local parks, playgrounds, and swimming pools need government funding, and this is important to keep the population healthy and productive. To watch this full lesson video and for our complete video library covering all sections of the IELTS, visit and join our Premium IELTS package at aehelp.com. It's a one-time payment for lifetime access. Use the code HEALTH9 for an additional 10% discount. We are an IDP affiliate, a British Council partner, an IELTS test registration center, and I'm a British Council agent. We help thousands of students pass their IELTS exams. Just listen to what this candidate has to say.
Hi, I'm Rahul Naif. I recently got a band 7 in the academic IELTS test. The resources in the AE Help website and the videos were really helpful to me to prepare for the IELTS within a month. Thanks AE Help team.
Begin learning for success. Join now. Subscribe to our channel. Click over here. Watch another video. Click right up here. And click our IELTS Hero to join our premium package and get access to all of our videos, practice exams, and a fully interactive course.